we're running publicly. I want caramel squares from you. And I've heard, now I am on the lookout, this is not a TV show pitch, but I'm on the lookout for the world's best caramel square, and I stand by my mum's friend Maggie makes the best caramel squares in the world, and if I had had the foresight, I'd have brought you one to try, because they are elite. And I have eaten caramel squares everywhere. I
was not expecting this level of passion about caramel, about anything.
I have eaten caramel squares on 3 different continents in the world, and still Maggie's is the best that I've experienced.
3 different continents?
Yes. Africa, Europe, America.
What do Americans call caramel squares?
Probably some old stupid shit.
Fudge slices or something.
Yeah,
shit.
Fudge slices. That sounds like a slur almost, doesn't it? You're a fudge slice. Yeah, what?
Yeah, it does, doesn't it? Yeah.
But I love a caramel square, and I think that I actually did another podcast with the Brownies in the Hill who make buns. My friend Christine, shout out. And her caramel, she insisted she had the best caramel squares, and they were nice. Don't get me wrong, they were good, but they weren't Maggie's. And
so what sets Maggie's apart?
There's 3 elements to a caramel square.
Indeed, there is.
There's the base, the caramel, and the chocolate.
Tell me this like I don't already know.
Every tier, Maggie is elite. The shortbread she makes, delicious, buttery. The caramel is thick.
Yeah.
And then the chocolate. Now, in fairness, the last batch of chocolate was a little bit thinner. I think that the biscuit should be maybe the last part of the caramel, not the biggest part of the caramel square. I love a big bit of caramel. It's called a caramel square, not a shortbread. It's not a chocolate, it's caramel. Caramel should be everything, I think.
Okay. See, I suppose then, what's the difference between a millionaire shortbread and a caramel square?
See, I don't even...
I think the terms are interchangeable. Apparently not. Apparently it's all in the caramel.
Yeah.
But anyway, I actually feel bad now that I didn't take any down. Yeah, because it's become a thing, kind of.
Yeah.
I took some down for the lads next door, who all have all of the allergies.
Yeah.
And we're like, I'm sorry, I can't eat those. It's like, fuck off, you dick. And I don't know what happened to them then. Maybe they gifted them to somebody else.
Do you know what probably happened? It happens to a lot of things. You give Shane, they just sit in the room.
Aye.
Forever. I remember I bought his kids a Christmas present a couple of years ago, and then they just sat in his podcast studio, and then they got to the point where I have not bought his kids, my own godson, one of them, a Christmas present, because I just know it'll sit there.
What was it?
And
a Duplo or something?
No, it was a big gun. A big water gun, not like a proper one. Then maybe it would make sense, but it was a big water gun that you'd put in your back and all. It was proper, you're getting squirted.
Super soaker.
It's a proper number,
Yeah.
Yeah, and it sat there for a long time, and I felt like, you know what? I maybe think sometimes if it's that old thing that if you're spoiled and you have too much, nothing means anything to you.
So you're basically calling Shane's children spoiled bastards?
Shane's kids are not. He has everything. It was him that didn't bring it home. Him didn't bring it home, not those boys.
So he's
they're good boys.
He's the dick in this situation.
A lot of the times that is what you can conclude.
Okay, all right, well, fair enough. But yeah, I did. Excuse me for having a cough today, by the way.
Are you unwell?
I'll be sexy. I wouldn't say I'm unwell, but I've been like, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a good look.
Thank you.
That is a good look. Why do you pick things up easily?
No, I was
immune system.
I was joking about the fact that I haven't been sick in 2 years, and then I got a sore throat when I woke up the next day. So I just feel like I'm
right. Okay.
It's like, whenever the wee bastard witch said, whenever you turn 16 to Sleeping Beauty, you're going to prick a finger and go to sleep forever. And it's weird that she was already called Sleeping Beauty.
That is the best interpretation of Sleeping Beauty I've ever heard.
So I just feel that see you you prick your finger and you prick your finger. I feel like I speak out about not being sick, I'll get sick. So I think it's destined.
Okay. Well,
I think it's destined.
I'll try not to cough all over you. But yeah, so I brought the gluten-free. I went and actually sourced a decent gluten-free recipe with good ingredients and used xanthan gum and all to bind. Oh no, that was for the dairy. Yeah, because it was a double bubble there.
Yes.
It was gluten-free and dairy-free because of Todd's
preferences. I don't even think it's a condition.
Predilection to shite himself or whatever it is. And then when I actually went into it, and he was all like, "Oh, I don't actually. It doesn't affect me that way. I just get really bloated."
Yeah, so he just gets mildly uncomfortable.
He's mildly uncomfortable, yeah.
But you know what I do? I got to the point where I just overate until I felt worse than that. So I mean, who's the real champ?
Yeah, well, that's true.
You got to be in it to win it.
Those gluten-frees, they were all right.
But you know what?
They were all right for what they were.
I would say I tried one and they were nice. But again, they're gluten-free nice. So if they were non-gluten-free, I think they might have been elite. Because I mean, you definitely, I think I've taste your shortbread before. You make a good shortbread, like.
Right?
So.
How childish. How childish, boys.
What? These guys are only children. They're only children. They are only little children.
I know, you've
But
tasted,
yes.
you've tasted my biscuit at some stage before.
I have, and it was a treat.
It wasn't I.
Yes, it was a
Yeah,
treat.
crumbly
So
though.
maybe that's the problem. It's because you have such high standards that whenever I don't get given the sweet treats, that I'm disappointed.
Yeah, well, if you had been,
You
I
know?
was in Lavery's one night and I brought down stuff. That actually they got like, oh yeah, because Geddes had already usurped me, even though he didn't know what I was doing and probably wouldn't have cared. With some flout cookies. Yeah, so there was a bag of flout cookies in the corner, and I rocked in with my chocolate chip, non-gluten free,
Right, okay.
shortbread, and like handing them round like fucking like Oprah.
Yeah.
You get a shortbread. You get a shortbread.
And what are I like now? Again, I've not tried flout yet. Have you tried flout?
No, I haven't.
People, I think, listen, flout, invite us round. The two of us will come round with the young boys and try it. We'll do it. But we'll try you'll bring shortbread caramel squares, I'll bring the banter.
Bring
That's
the
all I
banter
do.
and bring a stream of young children. That was the weirdest sounding thing
Yeah.
ever.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But listen, have you ever heard of the Pied Piper of Hamelin?
Yes, I have.
I am the Pied Podcaster of Crumlin.
Okay.
I find all the young boys who have video editing talents and I blow a merry tune and then steal them away.
I am half turned and half turned on.
And this is why you should follow me. The pie. In fact, I'm the Pie Piper, the big fat Pied Piper.
The Pied
Yeah.
Piper, the Piper of Pies.
Yeah, the Piper of Pies. And I mean, it sounds like I'm piping pies somewhere unorthodox. It wouldn't be in the...
Do you enjoy a pie? See, that's the thing, right? Because obviously not obviously, right? I'm fat, right?
I mean, the bastard part, Lianne.
I can say this. I can say this to my fat brethren. But like, obviously, there's that famous slur of like, you fat bastard, you ate all the pies.
Yeah.
Do you enjoy a pie? I don't.
I mean...
I'd take a pie, certainly.
Yeah, no, I would agree with you. I would eat a pie. However, it wouldn't be the main cause of my obesity.
Pie eating.
Pie wouldn't be. No, like, I'm a sweet treat guy.
Oh yeah.
I'm a snacker.
Right. Okay.
You know, I'm a big snacker.
Right. Okay. Like, but are you a chocolate sweet eater or are you a sweet eater?
I'm a chocolate guy. I love chocolate and
Same.
ice cream. I could have chocolate and ice cream all day. Chocolate ice cream and Bickies.
Oh
my.
Would you use the Bicky as a scooping object?
No, I haven't. But then Marks and Spencer's released those big bourbon biscuits. You know, those with the sole intention of slicing ice cream in the middle. Now, I bought them and thought that the ice cream was already in it. I should have realised that they were on the shelf, so the ice cream's not going to be in it.
How do you did
But-
Marks and Spencer say that this was their intention?
Yes. Well,
Did they?
I think so. Either that or I've dreamt it.
I don't think so.
But can you just look that up? The Marks and Spencer's giant bourbons, is it for ice cream or because I initially thought, you know the way they do those big, delicious like pistachio bars, the big wheel bar. There's a big wheel.
Big
on it.
daddies.
The big daddies. Yeah, they do the big daddies. I thought they just decided to do basic giant food. Just these are big bourbons with the big, and I thought they'd have about that much cream in them.
You see, like this reminds me of whenever I was really in my fat era, which I'm back in again, but I'm just not indulging in it as much. After work on a Saturday night, I used to go to the 24-hour in Newry because I worked in the bank, so it was like 4 o'clock in the morning or whatever, and you were hungry, obviously. So I used to go and get a load of shit, right? But remember not Lunchables, Dunkers,
Yes.
Dairy Dunkers, right? I'd be like, oh, lovely. Not enough though, not enough. And they used to do like a salt and vinegar twist one. So I upscaled, and I just got a tub of Dairy Lee and a 6-pack of Spirals. Boom.
And that's the ticket.
Dunkers. Dunking all night long, 4 o'clock in the morning.
I really want dunkers now.
Yeah.
Oh, it was the best idea ever. I was like, this is logical.
Yeah. Oh, but see, have you found like your snacks have changed the older you've got?
Yeah.
Like I like a cheese board now too. Like, and that once you get into the cheese and the snacks, they're calorific. Like.
Yeah. I don't know if I'd go for a full cheese board. I do love cheese, but sometimes I just would get some cheese and just eat it.
Yeah.
Especially with wine.
Yeah. See, it's hard to beat.
Like a packet of like Coleraine cheese slices. Just.
Oh, and then you incorporate a bit of Branston pickle in there.
No.
Oh no! Well, for me, that's
Slows you down, mate.
the fingers. Whoa, I go for that, but I love it. Like I love a cheese, and this is why I have to. I think I'm coming into Christmas with a focused mind of trying to be good, because usually when I hit December, the wheels come off, and I'm in festive mode. I'm drinking every day. I'm eating cheese from a wake up. My food is not organised. I'm not having a proper breakfast, lunch. I'm just eating cheese, advent calendars,
With the
selection
paper
boxes,
and all.
the works, it's all in. I'm like a basking shark. I'm just hovering around my house, like fat mouth open, eating whatever there is.
See, you say that's December, but that's me for like January through December.
There's the stress, I think, as well. When you're doing stand up, if you're doing gigs and things and you're traveling, it's easier to just pick something up on the go.
Yeah.
And then you never pick up the right choice.
Of course not. But then, in fairness, I mean, you're not going to get. It's very going to be difficult to get the right choice at like 11 or 12 o'clock at night. Mm-hmm. It's going to be something deep fried and delicious.
As listeners of the Sly Guy podcast will know, I am forever trying to lose weight and be healthy and stick to a plan that I can actually see through. And I've tried everything. I've tried fad diets. I've tried lifestyle changes. I've even been on Mounjaro in the past, and which has worked to an extent, but I've always found myself falling off the wagon and struggling a little bit. But now I'm working with Omnia Wellness to try and improve myself for the long term. I'm trying to go on a wellness journey that's going to enable me to lose the weight and keep it off in a healthy and sensible manner. When I was on Mounjaro before, I found that I upped the dose too quickly to the point that it just made me feel a little bit gross. And this time around, I'm going to use it because I found that it has worked for me and it's really improved my life, generally speaking. But working with Omnia Wellness, they are guiding me through it in a proper, sensible way. And the experience has been second to none. They've got one-on-one support, which involves speaking with the team on a regular basis, speaking one-on-one with a doctor on a regular basis to make sure I'm taking the right dose, to make sure I'm training correctly, to make sure that I'm eating correctly, as well as the services towards medicinal weight loss. They also offer you a PT service, they have nutritional advice, and they have experts right at your fingertips. Omnia Wellness are offering you all the resources that you need for your weight loss journey. And if it's your first time using injectables, they offer you a one-to-one video resource to talk you through the whole procedure and make sure you do it correctly and safely. They're CQC regulated, which means you know that they're doing things the correct way. And listeners of the Sly Guy podcast, if you're looking the support that you need to guarantee results on your weight loss journey, go to www.omniawellness.co.uk for all the support that you need there. And as a listener of the show, you can get 20% off your order by using the discount code SLYGUY20%. That's SLYGUY20% for 20% off your order at omniawellness.co.uk. And this service is not just a prescription service. This is support, guidance and help there when you need it. omniawellness.co.uk. Check it out now. And what is your my go-to thing that I do now to try to avoid it? Now again, because I'm taking Mounjaro at the minute, I don't have the same cravings for food, which is a gift on a night out. Because you're
such a quitter.
So, you know what? Listen, I'm only a quitter for now. I'll relapse. Don't you worry.
I'll
relapse one day.
Yeah.
You know. And it's a different kind of relapse. It's not like you wake up and there's a bottle of wine done. I just wake up and there's loads of McDonald's papers in the ground.
But if that's the case and you're do you not shit yourself if you have a wee? Because I see TikTok videos of women all the time, like in a hospital bed, being like, "I've been on Mounjaro for 4 weeks and then I decided to have a kebab." Yeah, it's just walking hospitalised.
You know what though? I think those guys are weak. I think now, with Mounjaro, that I have found it stops. There's the two receptors. It helps slow the digestion down, but also it stops the thought almost of.
Yeah.
Because I would wake up in the morning and I'd be like, right, what am I having for breakfast? And I'll have a discussion with Catherine in bed, being like, right, what do we have for it? She's like, I'm not going out of bed. Why ask me what's for dinner? I'm like, I need to plan ahead. And I think, and I find when I'm in the depths and I know I'm in trouble, is whenever I can't not get a McDonald's breakfast. It's almost like I can't stop myself. Next thing you know, I'm just there because it is the best breakfast. I love it. But when I'm being good,
it's not though. But if you want it, you want it.
But then also, you don't have to get out of your car.
That's the main thing.
You just go, thank you. And then
you know what? And I'm going to and obviously because talking about McDonald's is kind of controversial at the minute. But again, as you say, you don't have to get out of your car. And I treated myself to an Uber Eats last week. I woke up at 10:15 and I was like, fuck.
In the morning or evening?
No, in the morning.
Okay.
And I thought I want a coffee. That's what I wanted. And then I realised it's for me it's the coffee. I want someone. If I ever make enough money, I'm going to employ someone who will be on hand between the hours of 8 a.m. and midday. And if I want a coffee, I just be like, you throw me around. Just want me an Americano. And they'll be like, yeah. I don't give a fuck where it comes from. I just want it handed to me
See,
in a nice takeaway cup. There, and like, don't start talking to me about Nespresso machines and all.
Nah.
It doesn't taste the same. It's bullshit. I just want someone to hand me a well-made takeaway coffee. Boom. That's my drink.
are you a wee bit of a coffee snob when it comes to your coffee? Or do you like...
As long as it's not stinking, I don't care.
Yeah. Because like, I think there's the old debate now. Obviously, again, we're talking things that you shouldn't be talking about and promoting these days. Starbucks. People, it's often like, as a comedian's punchline joke for a bad coffee is Starbucks. Tell you what, I like a Starbucks.
Starbucks blonde roast is very nice.
Yeah,
It is very nice. Do they pay their tax? Are the horrible people?
Yeah,
Probably.
Are they funding weapons? Yes, but do they make an incredible pumpkin spice latte? Yes, I forgive you.
Yeah,
you know, it's
they also
fine.
do a lovely cinnamon swirl.
Oh, they
A wee
do.
bit of orange in it and all.
And see their sandwiches and all. Unbelievable toasties. Tremendous. But you know the thing about it is, like, it's too dear. I went there a couple of weeks ago with my daughter. After her dancing, she likes to get a wee hot chocolate and a wee sandwich, and that's her sort of for
She
dinner.
wouldn't like it going to an independent coffee
know.
shop, no.
But again, on the drive home from her dance, I just drive through and I don't have to get out of my car.
Right.
You know, there's that. It's
So
time.
there's life lessons
it's
to be
time,
taught there.
It's time. That time is money, and that's why the big chains exist. So I went and I ordered her that, and I got myself a wee coffee. How much was it? £17.
Shut up.
£17.
For a hot chocolate.
Hot chocolate, and I got a coffee, and she got a toast, and I had to pull over into the Lidl car park and look at the receipt to be like, there's an error here, and go drive around and complain again. Not get out of the car, but again drive around and go, excuse me, and it was correct. And I
So I'm
said
going to
to
guess your
myself,
toasty was probably in around £6, 7 quid.
about that, yeah.
Fuck, that's
It was
disgusting.
steep, and then ever since I was like, you know what, I will make you that same toasty. Now it's a pesto toasty, so I have to make her
Whose
pesto
child?
toasty.
What age is this child?
8.
8. And she's eating
Yeah.
pesto toasties?
Yes.
And you're slagging Todd, but his children?
Well, no, I'm
Fuck
not
up.
not slagging his children.
Slagging
They're great boys. All I'm saying is I'm slagging him for not bringing presents to his children.
Right, okay.
You know,
Pesto.
Yeah.
If somebody had given me pesto as a 7-year-old, I'd have been like,
but she doesn't call it pesto. She calls it pesto. I like a pesto sandwich, daddy. Da-da.
da-da.
Da-da, yeah.
Jesus
So-
wept. What
so-
else is it? Was there chicken on it, or
Yeah,
is,
chicken
is
and
meat murder
Chicken
in your
and
house?
pesto. Oh, no, chicken pesto mozzarella. So I had to get those ingredients. But probably by the time I got the ingredients and made it and the time and effort, I probably should just fucking bought her a £7 toasty.
Every other child in the world wouldn't call it pet, they just call it green.
Yeah.
It's green. Although
But
that sounds weird, actually.
It does
Actual
sound,
green
yeah, daddy,
sandwich,
give me
like.
some green shit.
Yeah.
Yeah. But no, so that was just, I found that to be a real experience but I just think it's the ease of it. I love a good coffee. Now, I do have a coffee that I just have an instant coffee every day, and it's a Nescafe. It's not called a spit.
Jera.
It's not called a spit roast. That's a different thing. It's a dark roast,
Okay.
and it's really nice. And some coffee shops and some chains of coffee shops, their coffee's not as nice. Their Americanos are not as nice as that, and I'd rather sometimes just have, like, I've been to coffee
You're
shops
sick
before.
fuck. I'm just
I'm
going to say
telling
it. I'm just going to say it. See all those, is it a Nescafe
Yeah.
Jera?
No,
With the green,
it's not,
or sorry, with the orange
It's not
lid on
that.
it.
That's stinking. It's like the gold. Can you look it up? It's a type in Nescafe coffee roast black tin, because there's an intenso one and there's like there's a black tin and there's a brown tin, and like I would fuck with the brown, but I prefer a black.
I'd fuck with the brown.
Yeah.
Okay. All right, Donald. No problem.
But it is so nice to the point that, like, now I will say, yesterday it was my 8-year-old's birthday party. It's her actual genuine birthday, and yesterday you're gonna guess what? Right? So she eats pesto.
Does she have a fake birthday as well?
No, right. So she has a pesto she has a pesto toasty when we go to Starbucks. What did she do for her birthday party?
She went horse riding.
No, she made rustic pizzas
Rustic pizzas.
Yeah.
Were.
in Little Wing.
Okay, well, Little
Yeah.
Wing's cool.
So we had to make her
and it's an
pizzas.
independent business, which isn't like you.
Good. So no, I went there. I mean, actually, it sickened me to have to go to an independent business, but I did it nonetheless. And so
What a
she
philanthropist you
she
are. Like.
she made her pizzas and stuff in there, and it was delicious. It was
Did
great
you have all
time,
her wee
good fun.
friends with her and all?
All our wee
all
friends,
making
yes,
rustic
they were all
pizzas?
making pizzas and
Oh
stuff.
my God, as a waitress, I can't think of anything
No,
worse.
but what was good, this is the weird thing, they offer this, and by the way, what a birthday party it is. It is on a Sunday before it opens, so they're there. The team in Little Wing were amazing. They made it a spectacle. There's a guy, Max, who, very handsome man, looked very similar to myself, was throwing the floor about, making a spectacle, and it was tremendous fun for them all.
Right.
But that was just a great thing to do, and I don't know what my point was before I told you about this, the fact that she's a little mini snob making pizzas for her birthday.
Right.
But there's a lot of fun.
What did she put on it? Prosciutto.
No, well, she does eat serrano ham. She would eat a lot of too.
Right.
But no, I think she put
black grapes and all on it, and fucking goat's cheese and rocket.
She put I think we bit of pepperoni and some whatever on hers. My wee one started to cry. She goes, "Do you know about any ham, Daddy?" And I was like, "I'm sure they do." I was like, "Why are you crying for?" And then she got her ham and she put that on. She's only 5 like weekend.
What's in your pizza of choice? My
pizza, meat. All the meat. Some ham, some salami, some chicken, some sweet corn, some pineapple. I like pineapple. I don't care. The works. My ultimate pizza though was actually it's from Farina Pizza in Donegal. It's my favourite pizza place, and it just they have the pesto garlic bread they do is just wild. But again, people keep saying you have to try Flout. Now, to me, Flout may be like I look at Flout like Game of Thrones, and everyone loves it. It's everyone's favourite. So I'm not going to watch it now. I didn't watch Game of Thrones until the very last series, and I got drawn into it, and then I watched it from start, and I put my hands up and go, it was class. I am sure if I tried Flout, I'd go, that's class.
You'd have all 7 seasons. I don't know,
Yes.
was there 7 seasons? I've never watched Game of Thrones. I'm one of those. Never watched it.
Because of the same as me, you just didn't want to watch it because other people thought it was full class.
I'm not into fantasy and historical shit and all. I'm not into that.
I was the same, but a lot of ditties in it.
I'm not one for a ditty, like.
And there's a good documentary about Diddy actually on Netflix too, 50 Cent release.
I thought you meant a documentary about actual ditties.
I mean, listen, if anyone wants to commission it, I'm happy to front it.
What would that even look like, and who would host it?
Me? I'd be I would shave my head tight and put a nipple
do you know
on
what? Do you know those Channel 5? You know those Channel 5 documentaries about murders and stuff like that, and they're always voiced by was it Fred Dinenage?
Yes.
He used to be on How To.
Yes.
It's voiced by, I just imagine he would be a great man to voice it.
These are the ditties.
Yeah. With Gaz Top in the background and Carol Vorderman.
Oh,
you wouldn't understand any of this, you're too young.
You motherfucker. Like, what are you into? Like 6'7"? Whatever. What is the origin of 6'7"?
I actually don't even know.
No.
It's a song. It's a rap song. 6'7's a police code that means death. So a police officer on the radio will say, "Oh, 6'7."
I thought 187 was murder.
Well, it's like 10. 6'7 is there's been a death.
Because there was a nice rap song called "My Love Is a 187, Taking You to Heaven."
Right. Okay. Well,
I don't. Yeah.
That sounds very like old school rap, like LL Cool J's era. Is it?
Have a wee look for that. My love is a 187.
Now the question is that whenever police get the 6'7" call through, do they just lose their shit, like crash the car and all?
Yeah.
6'7", 6'7",
or just be like, "Fuck off and quit messing."
No, but it's
They had to ban that in your kids' schools.
I don't know.
They've had to do that in some schools. Like the teachers, like give them time out for saying 6'7".
Censorship. It's disgusting, isn't it?
But you know what? Though, remember there used to be fads that had a reason behind happening. Like you'd have like pro-yos back in my day. You know, Johans used to come out and do the fucking skills of the yo-yos, and everyone
doing walking the
had
dog and all with the Coca-Cola.
Oh, the Coca-Cola. And the Fanta ones and all.
Sprite ones.
I remember. Yeah, I got the golden Sprite one. That was unbelievable.
Yeah,
But I got a golden one. There was a bad boy from the year above me that like bought a golden Sharpie and just painted the rims, and then was selling them for everyone. And we were going in. And I brought it back to my dad. I go, "That's not the golden one. That's just someone's fucking painted that, you dick."
Why do I get the feeling that's like something Tom Smith would do?
You know, listen, Tom Smith. Do you see who he had dreaming with him this week?
Who?
Mike Tyson.
Oh,
Mike Tyson. Tom
was that
Smith.
why Tyson was knocking about Belfast?
Yeah, dream mentor, and that's why.
Belfast.
Big shout out.
Right. Okay.
Yeah, no.
Good stuff.
Did you see the video of McGregor, like just shadow boxing, like talking to someone shadow boxing? The car whips around. It's just Tyson just sitting there listening to him.
McGregor's
Really?
cooked the goose, hasn't he?
McGregor's. Oh, he's a busted flush, isn't he?
Yeah.
Who sang "My Love Is a 187"? You didn't look it up, did you?
It's-
You
Oh my
liar.
God.
Is widely known for slang for murder. Originally in California, Penn.
Was it in a rap song though? That's what we want to know, Gareth. And here he's got it. I see it on the screen.
And then there was Lockdown 187 as well.
That's the one. Nescafe
Oh,
Roastery,
Roastery.
Dark Roast.
Why don't you come on over, Roastery?
Roastery sounds like something that a Chinese Catholic would do. No?
The Whitehead Brews.
No.
Yeah.
He didn't hear that one, or else
The Whitehead Bros?
What was
Yeah,
that?
nothing. I'm definitely not saying it again. So you'll see it in the edit.
Racism isn't funny, Dan.
Sorry. My bad. So the 187 by the White Boys, did you say? No, this is going to get us demonetized. Stop.
Also, it's Christmas.
Learn a lesson. Learn a lesson. You just listen to Ariana Grande in the background there. Sean Haggerty, we did a podcast with him, and then whenever he just walked out, he just boom, Santa, tell me. And I was like, I love that. It's camp, it's soft,
And
it's
it's
nice.
banger.
Ariana.
Have you seen Ariana Grande lately? No, she's been on the Manjaro.
No, well, listen, yeah, she has. She's slender.
And it's probably she's slender, and it's probably been administered by her creepy co-star Cynthia Erivo.
Administered, but that maybe that's what her nails are about. We were chatting about this last week in the podcast.
Oh,
What her
right,
nails
right,
were.
okay.
Maybe they're all just GLP-1 needles.
Yeah, fucking get her over to me.
Yeah.
No bother. I'd take a finger off her, no problem. Sorry, that was rude. But there's a creepy energy there,
Yeah.
not there?
There's definitely a weird. Like, is there anybody in comedy that you reckon if you were paired with, you would have similar energy to Cynthia and Ariana? Like, who would be your double act?
Jazz.
Oh, Chaz.
Let me see.
Shane Todd's fingers.
Well, Shane Todd has fingers like Cynthia Erivo.
Although someone did say to me one time, I think it was Brona and a kid, said that me and Shane Todd have the same mouth.
You see a mouth. You have a nice. What's it called? The
Cupid's
angel's
bow.
bow. Cupid's bow. The angel's
Yeah.
bow. I only said
So
the
basically,
angel's
I'm a
kiss.
fat Shane Todd.
Well, you also have similar hair too, don't you? Sort of.
No,
nice-
a wee bit. Yeah, he went crazy there for a while though, trying to grow that thing. And
I mean, he does it every year.
he
and
ended up
gives
looking like that random cop out of Line of Duty. You remember that come in the last sort of season?
Yeah, I think I know who you mean.
And Vicky McClure told her stop being a tit and piss off.
Yes, that's right.
Looked a wee bit like Shane.
Yes. With the big ears. Is that the one?
I don't think Shane has big ears. I just think he looks like a bit part lesbian in a BBC drama.
He does. Like, he definitely has that touch when he grows the hair, but then he never goes past it to the next level to see what it's like.
Yeah, but it's hard. It's hard. I tried to grow my hair. I went through. Yeah, actually, who was I talking to? I think it was Butler, and I had went through this wee phase where I was going to try and do the lesbian haircut. Obviously, any haircut I have is going to be a lesbian haircut, but this shaggy mask cut, right? So it was basically just curtains. Not a good look.
No. Must
Not
be
a good
awful
look.
hard for you having to grow your hair.
Wow.
Yeah, I'm sure it's terrible.
Yeah.
Slight.
So I just end up looking like having a mullet. I look like.
But
I look like an actual full-on lesbian.
But is there what's the current lesbian hairstyle? Like, if you see it, you'd be like, that person's a lesbian with that haircut.
There's a lot of different lesbian. Well, the mullet, obviously.
Yeah.
You know
Cristiano Ronaldo 2008.
Yeah, you know who I think.
Does he not just have the same haircut
No,
for
it's
eternity?
definitely a wee bit of a
He had a nice wee mullet.
mullet out the back.
Oh, yeah,
Can you
yeah,
whip
yeah.
that up? Get the Ronaldo's haircut back then. You know who I think does look like? He's a very fine line between looking like a lesbian or looking like the opposite of a lesbian, which is a woman in her mid-60s who would suck off teenagers at bonfires.
Who?
The lead singer, Scooter.
Oh, yeah.
H.P. Baxter. He
Yeah.
looks like he could either
Is
be a
that his
lesbian.
name?
H.P. Baxter, yeah.
Fuck up. Yeah, no, I know. I do know what you mean, actually, yeah.
Yeah, and you know, he's got a similar energy to like Shirley from EastEnders as
Yeah.
well, doesn't he? If you saw H.P. Baxter and Shirley on a night out, someone's in trouble. No one knows who, but someone.
Yeah. Scooter were fucking great, though.
They're still, and I feel like they've made a bit of a comeback. Like they were big when we were young. Like, we're of similar age, aren't we? And I think when we were maybe in our teens, they were great.
I
And
used to
then-
love, do you remember Back in the UK?
Yes.
But they also had Back in Ireland. And if you listened, because obviously we were near blah, 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 so we would listen to 2FM as much as you'd listen to anything else. And so you could hear it on 2FM, it was Back in Ireland, and then you could slip over to Radio 1 or something like that, and then you go back in the UK, and you were like, ugh.
But Scooter always, like, they declared things in their song that were like sometimes wild. Like, they're back in the UK, they're playing that audience, back in Ireland. The best ever, in one of their songs they go, "We started in 1994. In 1996, we're still on the case." And you're like, 2 years, mate.
2
Well
years
done.
later.
It's unbelievable.
Yeah, you did. They were very declarative songs, weren't they?
Yeah.
I can't think of any now, but do you know one thing that's always not haunted me, but it always kind of scared me. Remember Sash?
Yes.
Yeah, there was one of their songs, and there was a guy just shouting on it.
Is it Ecuador?
No, it's not Ecuador.
No.
There was another one in a similar way, similar vein, and he just shouts things.
Yeah, Ecuador is definitely shouty in the middle of
Ecuador!
it. And even in the middle,
Yeah.
And then they had like the neon. Was the woman shouting?
Oh, she fucking screams it.
Stay.
Stay is a fucking brilliant song.
Oh, what a tune that is.
Yeah, Mysterious Times.
Oh, Sash was underrated.
Yeah, Sash.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What
Get
about
your wee exclamation mark
Sash,
out
happy hardcore, Scooter, great
there.
era.
No, look, I need to look up what that other Sash song was. That's going to annoy me.
Sash songs shouting. Find that out. But that would seem to be the thing. You would be like a Europop DJ and you would be like, we're gonna sing songs in a different language. Like that was the beauty of Scooter. They obviously got words that rhymed and just said it, you know. Went to the man in the ice cream van.
Yeah.
Like that rhyme sounds good to the German people.
Do you know what? I would fully believe anything that Mr. Baxter says.
Mhm.
If he said something, I'd be like, that's complete
But he's
fact.
and I don't know if he's ever called Mr. Baxter before, but I really enjoy it.
Mr. Baxter.
But whenever he says stuff like, and he says he's a very believable but yeah.
Yeah.
You'd really be in that. And the one I love, it's not a bird, it's not a plane, it must be Dave who's on the train. And anytime I'm going for pints, I'll play that to myself.
Your forensic knowledge of Scooter is alarming.
Yeah, Scooter were brilliant. Have you got it? Any more?
So there's Ecuador.
Yes.
There's Stay. There's La Primavera.
Oh,
The Primavera might have been it. No, it's
it's not.
Adelante.
That's it.
Adelante. Yeah. And is that Spanish guy speaking in English on his German song?
Yeah, there's a wee guy
Unbelievable.
in the video, and I think he's just wearing a cowboy hat, and he's just shouting Adelante. But there's more.
Encore une fois.
Encore une fois. I'm not encore une fois. You sound like anybody
These
from
young-
the Shankle trying to
these
speak
young
French.
kids.
Excuse me.
Do
Can
you
I?
know where the Eiffel Tower is?
Can I have a margarita? Fuck's sake. Encore une fois.
What's
Encore une fois.
Is there more there? There's,
Oh.
I feel like it's
See,
it's
what
Adelante.
Sash songs I have here. Let me see. I've got some Sash songs downloaded.
Serious Times. Move Mania.
We are living in a move mania.
Oh, what a tune that is.
Color the World
Shite.
with My Own Eyes.
Color the world with your own eyes. That's a
Colour
long
my-
song title.
The world. It's My Life. Part 2.
It's my life.
It's My Life was good.
That's Dr. Alban, is it not?
It's my life. It must be a
It's
remake.
my life, my brother. Used in a tampon ad, might I add.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
Oh, here's what I do not know. Run by Sash featuring Boy George. That's one I
Boy
like.
George blocked me on Twitter.
Did he? Why?
Cause I slagged him.
What'd you slag Boy about?
I followed him because obviously he's Boy George and he's
Mm-hmm.
like uber camp and he's all like, you know, like really
an ally.
caustic
Yeah.
and stuff. What year are you born?
97.
Oh no.
Anyway, so he, so I followed him, but he just was like putting up pictures of like shit that he'd made, not actual shit, like food and stuff, like vegan fucking this, that, and the other. No, it's just Boy George defecating. No.
Oh, a big one this morning, lads.
Yeah.
Boy.
Oh boy. So I don't know why. I think because it was whenever Twitter was like, do you know what I mean? I was like,
When it was hip.
not when it was
when it was
hip,
the spot.
but when it was like, Jesus, there's celebrities talking.
And you might
And
be
you
able
could
to
be
talk
like,
to them.
you're shit, or whatever,
Yeah.
or fucking hello, fucking Michelle Heaton, do you like this photograph of my dog,
Yeah.
or whatever? And I said I followed you to enjoy some caustic wit and bitchy humour, not on tips of how to cleanse my colon. And he said, congratulations, you have now been blocked in all capital letters.
Oh no.
And I was like, ooh.
Blocked by Boy is the worst thing to be.
Isn't
like,
it, though,
yeah.
of all people,
And was
like-
that in the era whenever, like, remember he was fat and bald, and instead of just like dealing with that, he would paint underneath his chin black, so you couldn't
Or
see
I
his
thought you meant
fat
dealing
neck.
with that, he just decided to chain somebody to a radiator.
No, but that was banter.
It was.
That was just banter that got
And the radiator wasn't
misinterpreted.
switched on.
No, exactly. Which
What happened?
Boy George may or may not have ended up in prison for handcuffing around Boy to a radiator and forgetting about him.
Yeah.
May or may not.
Do you know what? It happens. Like
It's classic
I don't
Boy.
actually think he was in the clink. Did he not just do a bit of?
A community service.
Was he on the chain gang or something?
I think he did a bit, but he was brushing up the streets because then he nearly had a ding dong with somebody being like, "Here, you missed a bit, boy," and he was like, "Fuck off, you've been angry with his wee brush."
You've been blocked.
Yeah. But actually, I have a story that involves Boy George for you. A wee question that precedes a fact. Have you heard of these before? They're very well known upon my podcast, Quacks.
Okay.
Questions and facts. So I'll read you one about Boy George is featuring. And most people are aware of the tale of Ozzy Osbourne biting the head off a bat. You've heard that, I'm sure. But what a lot of people don't realise is that the whole idea can be traced back to one of the strangest influences. Antiques expert and master of the real deal, the Duke, David Dickinson. Now, Dickinson wasn't typically associated with wild acts. His usual passions were antiques, hunting for bargains and drinking cocktails. But back in the day, he also ran with an infamous celebrity party trio known amongst the circuit as the Triple B. Boy, Biggins and Bono. 3 men who shared nothing except an appetite for chaos, glitter and arriving everywhere uninvited. One particular night in Marbella, Dickinson, the Triple B and Ozzy Osbourne and an assortment of other 80s luminaries ended up at an after party that smelled faintly of whipped cream and talc. Whilst at the party, Bono, off his rocker and Babysham, began declaring that he was saving the world one sarsaparilla at a time. Biggins drifted around the rooms dressed as Julius Caesar for some unknown reason, and Boy, obviously, was looking for willing participants in a game of what he called booty Jenga. In this environment, David Dickinson attempted what some remember as an act of showmanship. Someone, possibly Bono, dared Dickinson to do something memorable. Dickinson, either misunderstanding the brief or just taking it too far entirely, bent down and attempted to bite the head off an Alsatian dog. After around 3 hours, Dickinson was successful. Ozzy watched the whole thing with a solemn concentration of a man witnessing a prophecy, to which the Triple B cried and left the room. In the months that followed, Ozzy tried to perfect what he believed was the Dickinson technique of attempting to eat the heads off various different things. He started off initially in a gateway drug with Toblerone, which he chipped a tooth on. Next, he bit the head off a papier-mâché swan that he had stolen directly from a status quo party. And finally, he ate Lionel Blair's rubber chicken. Then came Des Moines, Iowa. Ozzy Osbourne is on stage. Someone hurled a bat on the stage, possibly thinking that it was a prop or a toy. Ozzy took the bat and bit the head off. And remembering Dickinson's dog decapitation, he decided this was his moment. The bat, being significantly smaller than Alsatian and considerably less agile, was much easier to eat, and therefore the Ozzy Osbourne legend was born. But don't forget Dickinson, rest in peace, Ozzy. Now the question I have is for you: what does an ideal Saturday night look like?
It would definitely involve Lionel Blair.
Yeah.
I knew Lionel Blair was going to feature in that.
Did you?
I just had a feeling, yeah.
A feeling of Lionel Blair? A feeling but not dancing on the ceiling because it's Lionel Richie?
Yeah, that is Lionel Richie. Say you, say me. What does an ideal Saturday night look like?
Because I've heard a bit of a rumour that if someone's, like, if any fangirls or boys out there are looking to find Lianne McCooey on a Saturday night, if you go to a certain place in Uri, you're likely to see you kicking about at a certain time of night. And that's the big Tesco's. Is there truth in that?
Oh, I love it. I love a wee Tesco.
Yeah.
I love it. Who told you that?
Shane.
Did he actually?
Because he said he went to the Tesco one day and was like, oh, normally Leanne's in here.
Yeah. Big shout out to Rebecca and Caroline.
From the Tesco crew in Uri?
From the Tesco crew in Uri. And the other wee boy that works there, but I actually don't remember his name.
I'll probably know him more than you. I'll actually try and recruit him soon into my team.
Yeah, I'd say the same boy would take a recruitment.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, no, I do. There's something very tranquil about it.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I can't be in it whenever it's too chaotic. You know, because people be all like, well, because, you know, you just be chatting away to people or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
But I've had some really deep meaningfuls in Tesco on a quiet night. Like, on a Wednesday night, about a half an hour, 40 minutes before the close. It's just like, it's pure Xanadu. Like, you're just walking through it. You're just like utopian fucking, you've got access to everything.
Mm-hmm. And they always are stocking the shelves too. That's a
Stocking
good
the
one. You
shelves,
get a nice fresh one.
Yeah.
Because I went into Tesco's and I was thinking about you when I was in this Tesco's because it was at night. So I had done a gig during the week there and I thought I need to get a couple of bits and bobs for morning, some milk and whatever else. And if you get to my Tesco's that I go to, because I believe solemnly that you have home shopping centres.
Yeah.
Like there's only shopping centres that you'll go to that they're your home ones and you'll avoid all the others to go to those ones. Like I have a home Lidl, a Marks and Spencer's, a home Tesco's.
Or if you're in a supermarket of whatever nature it is. Say I'm down in Banbridge or something, and I'll be like, right, getting a few things, and then I'll be like, right, I need spuds. I'm like, oh fucking no, I'll get that in the local shop. Why? There's a mountain of spuds here. Get them now.
Because I think we all have our wee quirks.
Yeah.
But I went into my Tesco's and they've moved stuff around and I can't cope right now. They've redone it. They've put new fridges in and I'm just not. I haven't got my bearings yet and I don't like it. It makes me really uncomfortable. Now, I did go in and I did buy some candles. I couldn't resist. Bought some candles and some fabric softener and some scents for my. I got a new washing machine, so I had to get the good.
Do you throw in a wee?
I like the
pellets,
scent. Do you know
Unstoppables?
She's not called Madam Hinch. That's
Mrs. Hinch.
Mrs. Hinch.
Madam Hinch.
Lady Hinch. Yeah.
Just a woman fucking cleaning the kitchen in the raw.
Well, I wish.
On a horse. Hello, Madam Hinch.
Is it Lady Hinch?
No, it's Mrs. Hinch.
Right, Mrs. Hinch.
Even I know that.
Mrs. Hinch has an unbelievable range of smellies for the washing. So she had a summer range, and I love nothing more than sticking my Mrs. Hinch, sticking Mrs. Hinch in, and you've got the washing up. It's not, what's it called? Washing up liquid. Is it washing up liquid? Yeah. Washing up liquid. You get your fabric softener, and then you have your scent booster.
Lad, is this all from a Mrs. Hinch range? Yeah. You're a fucking. How easily influenced are you?
But I tell you what, it works amazing when you put it in the washing machine and it washes the clothes. And then when you hang it in your line, I think it's designed scientifically to when that air hits, it's just a fragrance explosion and it makes you feel happy all day. Now,
just you sitting in the garden at the washing line being like,
just sniffing it. And usually it's not the clean washing that I sniff, but we do that and it's fantastic. But then now it's coming, summer stopped, the summer's gone. Mrs. Hinch.
Lady Hinch. What the fuck?
Lady and Lord Hinch. Mrs.
Oh, right. Imagine being Lord Hinch. You'd love that.
I would love it. But Mrs. Hinch has come out with a winter one. And you know what's on the front of it? We chalets covered in snow. And you know what? When I sniff it, it smells of winter. And it's brilliant. So I've got that. I had to go in, because I got the new washing machine, I had to get the full, I keep on saying Lady Hinch, Mrs. Hinch range. And it's brilliant. But you can't, it doesn't have...
Is this just one big fucking take me now, Mrs. Hinch, and sent me a load of shite?
No, but
yes.
I'll take it. But her gear is unbelievable. And I mean, I'm getting to the point
she where... She gear as well.
Well, I'm at this point in my life where I'm upset. I like stuff like that. And I like smell. I'm a big smelly guy now. I love my candles.
Yeah.
So I had to go in and buy myself a winter candle, which, you know, I got that and got my Lady Hinch fucking smells and everything else. And it's great. But you can't put it in your washing line because of the weather. So it's designed to smell better in a tumble dryer.
Right. Do you have a radiator in your house? No.
Do
you dry clothes in radiators? No.
No, I don't, because radiators are there to heat the house. And you put clothes over it, it dampens that, and then you have to pay more on your gas bill. I just stick it in a tumble dryer.
I'm
tumbly wumbly.
You're a good crack. Tumble dryers suck the electric.
Yeah, but they don't suck the joy.
Do they not?
I love a tumble dryer.
Do you?
I can't wait. This is the worst thing.
Would you throw something that's already dry just in for a wee second to give it a warm up?
Sometimes, especially now when I shave my head fresh, I be really cold and I have to wear hats and all in the house because it gets cold. So like there are times that if I'm cold to my bones, I will...
Cold to my bones.
I'll put a wee thing in it for tumbly wumbly to warm myself up.
Throw in your wee E17 number and fucking...
Oh,
stay warm another day.
Don't start me in E17. I'm a big fan of their work as well.
Yeah.
Steam. Yeah, that's what happens if you put your wet clothes in a radiator.
Yeah. Outside it's raining, but inside it's wet.
Oh yeah, which by the way is maybe the most perverted line in any song.
Yeah, and also it's not that it doesn't make sense, but it doesn't.
I don't know in what case it would make sense. I get what you mean. It's weird, but I know they're doing it to try to be dirty.
Yeah, 100%.
Outside it's raining, but inside it's wet. And they have some of the most, like, you know why people get like lyrics of songs that mean something to them tattooed on their body. I think if I were to get a tattoo, I'm tattoo free, so I can't donate blood for charity. But I also do have AIDS, but so don't worry about that. But the song that they have that if I were to get tattooed on my body that means something on my back, I would get shots to the north, to the south, to the east, to the west, to the home I love best, where my soul can rest. Yes. Done.
Near and well,
but there's no place like home.
Oh baby.
To the home I love best. Yeah, what
Yes.
a song. Shout out to Terry Caldwell for that bass
Take
rap line.
me home.
Oh, what a song.
Where my soul belongs. Was it?
Where my soul belongs. Oh,
Now, Brian
Yeah.
Harvey, mad bastard.
yeah.
But if you ever with
Gabrielle.
what a fucking banger. Have you ever heard the original of that?
No, but you know what? I thought it was a bit rude the first time I heard it. I thought the lyrics were, the very first time that I saw your brown eyes. Like ass.
Oh, your brown ass. I
Yeah,
think you mean your
like-
brown eye, as in just like
Dude, worse.
just fucking.
I mean, if
saw
it
your
was Gabrielle, it would be.
brown
Oh no, it's the wrong.
Do you know what?
Yeah.
There's no A in team, and there's
No.
only one in Gabrielle.
Oh,
But
that was a great. Like he had a couple of ones. What was his other one he did? It was one with Gabrielle and one on his own, and it was a cracker.
did he do? Did he have a wee something or other? Fuck.
He did.
He guessed it on like a two-step garage track.
but he did another one that was similar to If You Ever with Gabrielle, but it's maybe just him.
Well, in fairness, it was E17 with Gabrielle. But
Right, okay.
The original was by a group, like an all-black fucking like boys to men kind of situation called Silk.
Oh, and you know what else Silk sang the original of? Freak Me.
Yes.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah. Yeah, but E17 blew that one out of the
what?
park. Like.
Are Silk the only band in the world who the covers are better than the originals?
Actually, I have a bone to pick with Montel Jordan.
Oh no.
Right. This again. Right.
Down the mic, tell him if he's listening. Montel.
Montel, you stole Derek Dimitri's song. Get it on tonight. Let's go somewhere and get it on
Justice
tonight.
for Dimitri.
Derek Dimitri sang that originally, and everybody's like, "Oh, this is the most slept on Montel Jordan song ever." It's like it wasn't his song, you fuckers.
Yeah, but then you know what? People, this is the thing. People are very selective. Now, I love to be a hypocrite. Don't get me wrong. I love to say whatever I say and do different. But I will say, people are like, there's never a cover better than the original. People then will slight Prince's "Nothing Compares to You," which is the original of that song, and say Sinead's is better.
It is.
Which it is, but it's okay that covers can be better, because Freak Me by Another Level is better than Freak Me by Silk, and it's just the arrangement of the
massively.
songs
Yeah.
and the way it's sang. Now, there are some lyrics in that, they want to lay you down, come on, sex.
Yeah, come on, sex.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What else? Like,
What else?
You don't chat people
Outside
up
it's
like it
raining, but
anymore.
inside it's wet.
Yeah. But it's a great song. Like, and do you ever think, like songs that are supposed to be sexy like that freak me? Like licking someone up and down, actually doing that would be a bit like,
Tiring.
It'd be tiring. Your tongue would be all dry. You'd be lisping at people. You'd
Yeah.
also have that. You know, ever get like if someone licks you and then a bit of like air gets on it, you're like, oh, it's freezing.
It's freezing.
You'd
now,
be like,
yeah,
oh,
yeah.
I don't like it.
And
You'd be
then
getting
lick you up and down. Like that's a lot of work. And
So
I
like, are
mean,
you going from the bottom of the foot right up with the front of the tongue, and then you coming down with the back of the tongue? Like, I don't know logistically
Yeah.
if that's a good move.
yeah. And then is that on one side only? Do you have to like flip them over like a sausage?
Yeah, and then like you then you go from another level licking deal going on, and then you go to Kia. Like she wants you to lick her neck or back or pussy in her crack.
Yeah.
Like that's too
There's no
much
call for
licking.
that,
Like
like.
the neck and the back again. It's a lot. Like there's a large area of body you're licking there. By the time you get to the pussy in the crack, you're going to at least need to stop for a wee
Depends on the
drink.
size of the crack.
Yeah, I suppose. But if you've got a crack that goes through your neck, it's a
Oh,
high
yeah,
crack.
I have a really high crack. That's one of my like. So that's my fatal flaw in life. Is I have such like it starts between my shoulder blades. Like it's awful. There's not a pair of slacks that I can wear. That's why I've started wearing high waisted jeans. Because every time I bend over, it's just like, oh, Leanne, what the fuck?
So you're just straight neck pussy crack, and there's no back.
There's no back. Yeah, actually, yeah, just one
My
giant
neck,
crack.
my pussy, and my crack.
Now, I did try and have a music podcast at one stage, but I am really inconsistent and like flighty. And so I did a couple episodes, 3 or 4, more than that maybe. But yeah, I was talking to somebody about cover versions at one stage, and I will raise you. All Saints' version of Under the Bridge is better than the Chili Peppers. Thoughts?
No. That's you know what, I think their versions, it's good. Like it is a good song now, and I have to be honest, I did hear their version before I'd heard the Chili Peppers version, because I was kind of maybe What year did that come out? See what age I was. I might have been
All
like maybe,
since,
yeah.
97?
I feel like it was 97, so I would have been 11 then. So don't think. And my parents, the rock they like, the music they
Older than
listened
you.
to.
I'm older than you.
Yeah, what age are you?
43.
I am 39. But I love how you looked at me like, tough paper round, Dave. Yeah, I agree.
No, I'm older than everyone. Was it
year was it?
97, yeah?
97, yeah. 24th.
Yeah, so I would have been just turned 11. I'd have been really too busy stressing about my 11 plus and things at that point. And then when that came out, I wasn't a big All Saints fan because I was big in on the Spice Girls. And they always, back in the day, you were always one or other. You couldn't like both. You couldn't like Oasis and Blur.
See, I did. I flitted between them both. But I was actually listening to the Spice Girls on the way down the road. An album track called Love Thing. Love Thing? Love Thing.
Is it not? Yeah.
Don't wanna know about the love thing. Give you what I'm needing.
You're the one I'm dreaming of.
You need to listen to the...
Why am I so high pitched? What the fuck was that?
Yeah.
That was
listen
really...
to the,
wow.
Listen to the rap in it. It is astonishing.
And who does the rap?
They all take a wee line.
Right, because I do have a memory of Mel C doing a bit of rap, and Mel C's voice isn't necessarily to my taste. It's a bit squiggy.
The standout line is "On and on with a girl's named Spice." I think that might have been Mel B.
Right, okay.
Yeah.
Oh, you actually did a real good cadence of Mel B there. On and on with the girl named Spice. You can
That's
know
a bit
it's
Alicia
her.
Dixon, though, isn't it?
Yeah. Oh, what is that all about? Hold on, let's go.
Yeah.
It's like, wow, why is Alicia Dixon doing that?
Get up, it's a one night stand.
Yeah.
Here we come again with my private stack.
What is a private stack?
A private stack of records, you dick.
All right.
Obviously.
Oh wow.
She's brought her private stack to the fucking to the disco.
Oh, do you remember DJs used to have to bring CDs and all?
Yeah.
And now they just bring in a laptop. Boring.
Yeah, see, I did a bit of DJing back in the day in the bank, and I had like a CD.
Oh, that
like
must have been back in the day.
a big CD, a big CD wallet thing. You know, that whole held like 200 fucking CDs.
Yeah.
So you were just like flicking through the pages and all, but then you'd have like some melter would invariably come up and be all like, "What all music do you have?" She'd be like fucking looking through it or whatever, and then I got. Obviously, that's all done with now. So I did a bit of DJing during the year there, and I was like, I have no music. Like, I don't have any. How does this work?
Yeah.
You know, I felt like such a fucking culty, and I borrowed a set of decks and some music off a guy, and he just loaded up with a USB, and he's like, you just stick it in there, and then there's a wee jog wheel, and you're like, really? Fuck, that's some crack, boy.
They've ruined it.
But at the same time, I'm like, this is mental.
It's the future.
And obviously, I think it's been the future for quite a while. I just came to it late.
Nah, I used to love that back in the day. You know, you have your CD wallet in the car. You'd have to, like, I only had I think a 10 disc thing, and I had to really make my like if I'm going on summer holidays, it's a big selection.
Did you have a visor? Do you remember you used to get the CD wallet that clipped onto your visor?
I didn't have that because I kept it in the back. I was very protective, but I was walking around like Michael Aspel. This Is Your Life under my arm, and I really I only had the 10 in it, and it had to be.
It was just the Spice Girls.
But that was the
all of their
soundtrack of the summer. You know what I mean? I did have the Spice World as one of my albums one summer, and then I started getting a bit edgy, and I was listening to a bit of Creed and Kid Rock and all. I was like Blink
Kid
182.
Rock is edgy.
Yeah.
Have a word with yourself.
Yeah.
What was the first ever album you bought with your own money?
It was The History of Rock by Kid Rock, and another album, The Enema of the State by Blink 182, on the same day in America, in Florida, when I was 11.
Okay.
Yeah, so I moved past. I was like, you know what? I'm not edgy. I like the Spice Girls. Having Kid Rock. Yeah. You know, that American badass. Yeah. I loved back in those days when you're like, if anyone disagreed with you, suck my dick. Like, no one ever did.
Suck your dick.
Yeah, because I was 11. It would be weird if they did.
It would be weird.
Yeah.
Like.
And I bought poppers as well.
On the same day as you bought those albums?
No, there were trousers, there were tracksuit bottom poppers, not actual
kappas.
poppers. Yeah.
Right,
no,
okay.
in fact, no, I got Nike ones because when the Nike store in Florida, I remember that.
Okay.
But they weren't real poppers.
It wasn't a little bottle of liquid gold.
No, it wasn't a bottle. You know, I've never done poppers before, but I need to.
Have you not?
I feel like it would be a good vibe.
Top banter, like.
You going to the Christmas do?
Why is there going to be poppers there?
I mean, we should do poppers on Christmas do.
Sponsored by fucking amyl nitrate. I don't know. I'll see.
I think you should.
I'm not a great drinker, lad. I'm not a wonderful
But listen,
drinker.
I'm on the old Kila-Mounjaro, so I'll not be drinking much either.
Yeah, but like, is it not starting at 1 o'clock in the day or something?
2 o'clock.
2
and
o'clock.
also you can come in during the day, so if you're working, pop in for once, just social rather than anything else. Yeah.
It's just a social. The last footage I saw of a comedian staff dude, James McKegney, broke both his legs.
Listen, man knows how to party.
He does, doesn't he?
He does all right. He knows how to party, that guy.
Yeah. Oh, he's so cute. He's got great hair.
Yeah, he's a
Got
great
great
man.
hair.
Like blackout drunk when he did it. Like did he wake up in hospital and be like, what?
No, he was drunk, but he just came off a stage. Like, was the stage in Lavery's, I think?
I think, from memory, Mickey Bartlett had his arse out.
Now, what I will do is we're going to wrap this up and take it to Patreon, but I will show you the video of him falling, breaking his legs.
I remember seeing a video, but I think everyone has their arse out, pretty much.
Well, it's Willie and Mick, so yeah. Willie, Mick and McKegney.
Yeah.
That was actually the part that I left, because at that particular night, I took Tim McGarry home. Like, I was so disrespectful. This guy's like 58 or something. I walked him out to make sure he got to his car okay. And when I walked back, Mickey, Willie and McKegney were topless dancing on the stage to like Mariah Carey or something. And I went, I think this is my time to go.
This is your
I think
time,
I've seen
right?
enough. And then I left just before the double leg break.
Ooh, yeah. I don't know how I'd feel if I saw Mickey Bartlett's arse in real life. I have a wee bit of a widener for Mickey, like.
Yeah.
Mm.
Well,
It's cute.
Once you see his arse, I don't know.
Well,
If you might.
it broke McKegney's legs.
Yeah, maybe
Might-
that's what it
might
was.
break
It was,
my hymen.
it was And on that note, Lianne, where can people find you? In Tesco's and Uri at the
Tesco's and
late
Yuri,
night?
just lingering around looking for a bit of chat.
Yeah.
People can find me on Instagram at Lianne McCooey.
And Lianne spelt slightly unorthodox,
I
isn't
know,
it? So it's-
Lia. I don't know.
And that's it.
That's it.
Leah McCooey.
Actually, that's what my parents wanted to call me. They wanted to call me Leah. That was supposed to be my name.
Mm-hmm.
But they thought, in a very 80s way, that in order to have a short name, you must have a longer one for it to be shortened.
Yeah.
So it went from Lianne. They
To
thought, well,
Le-
it'll be Lianne.
And they don't call you Leah now at all.
They would actually. All my family pretty much call me Leah. There you go. That's an exclusive bit of.
There you go. Exclusive
nonsense.
here on the Slag Guy podcast.
Yeah.
Well, it's been a pleasure. This has been
Thank
the first
you.
time we've had you on. I've loved it.
Thank you.
It's been great. So thank you very much. We're going to go to Patreon and talk about Mickey Bartlett's arse. So